Hi guys, what's up? This is Paul here, back on the CrackPack. It's still alive. It's like Frankenstein. It's been brought back from the dead. And me and Chad have a little plan for CrackPack that really intrigues me, actually. So what Chad suggested to me was that he and I guess that's the proper sort of grammar, really just move away. There is nobody here at spawn. There really isn't. So why should I stay here? You know? The only active people to play on CrackPack are like the gyms, Adlington, Chad and I, and maybe like one person from the other side, Biffin maybe. I don't even know if he plays anymore. So what I'm doing today is I'm really just going to fly away. Like literally fly for 10 minutes into the distance and make that my new base. And I just kind of want to use this as a modded single player world, except on a server, if that makes any sense. I still want to be able to interact with people, but at the same time, the amount of people I can interact with right now is severely limited due to the technical issues that is ongoing at spawn. Plus, a lot of people have left the server. So, as far as I'm aware, there is plans in the making for another Minecraft modded server for Minecraft. Nothing is confirmed. Nothing is, written in stone. It's just we're throwing a few ideas back and forth, and we're trying to analyze what went wrong this season. Why did it all fall apart? And partly was due to lag, I guess, but a lot of it was due to the fact that crowded areas, small space. We didn't organize our PvP right. I mean, that was all set up to die pretty early from the get-go, and I look at other big channels doing modded Minecraft content, even the Yogscast, they have their own server, and they produce regular content from it. I'm kind of thinking, like, why can't we do that? So I'm just going to fly. I know, the Attack of the B-Team server also has that ongoing, but I don't want to sort of jump ships. I don't want to abandon the CrackPack yet. I'm still really good friends with BWO and Generic Bait. It's nothing to do with that. It's just that I want to make this one work. So what I'm going to do is play the CrackPack until whatever happens, until it either gets taken down, or until, the server in Good's basement blows up, or until whatever happens. So I just really want to just casually play modded Minecraft for fun, and I want that opportunity for like Chad or Adlington or the gyms to play with me. And that's partially why I'm not joining another server, because I have friends on here that I want to play with still. So that's why. So I'm going to try and find an area, and literally we're going to start from the very beginning. It's not going to be like, a new season or anything. It's just going to be a new episode, a new area, I guess, so to speak. So that's the plan. And yeah, don't worry about it. Right, here we are. I love having frames now, I really do. See you, jetpack. See you, glider. This is so weird. Having frames. It is weird as hell. I'm not used to this, guys. I'm really not. This is like a whole new adventure. So this is the coordinates in case I get lost. I haven't actually slept yet. I'm used to like 5 frames. I took the heart off my Tinker's Construct area, but it does not seem to work. Or it seems not to update, I guess. So I'm just going to build. This is just going to be a casual sort of series. Building stuff, exploring the mods on here that we haven't, blowing stuff up, really, for the most part. Although I'm looking for a nice area to set my base, and I'm thinking up there on top of that hill probably would be better. Although it is a bit slow. It is a bit slow. Trying to move about. But I guess that's where you start. That's where you start. So, let's hop up here and start building, I guess. Right, so I've decided up here is going to be where my base is built. So ideally I want to transform this entire mountain into my base. Nice little overlook there to the jungle. While AC/DC plays in the background. Welcome to the jungle. That was that was a Guns N' Roses song. Holy crap. People are gonna beat the hell out of me in the comments for that. How did I get that messed up? I'm not sure, but I have my render distance turned down a little bit. Let's see if we bump that up to like 180. Let's see what we can see in the distance there. As the chunks ever so slowly load in. Okay, not much. Not much. I guess I put it in 32. I really don't mind too much. So, immediate plan for today is actually make like a little sort of overview here. I'm gonna need to collect all this wood. So without further ado, nice one. I can speak English. Sick. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Rob. Do appreciate it. I'm gonna create my first second, my first ever second stone pick. Here we go, guys. Get the basic tools on the go. We need to keep these ones. Let's see. And yes, of course, the classic wooden shovel. So I'm just going to grab some stuff here and then we'll go. So let us do that. Right. So the plan is get rid of this tree, get rid of that tree, get rid of that tree, and that tree, and that tree, and get rid of all the trees. I want to build like a little wooden sort of, I guess, hill house here, just overlooking the jungle. That's the plan. That's the plan. And I sort of want to take this. I know the CrackPack was set up for PvP, but I just want to take this sort of build stuff and chill and hang out sort of series, you know, until the next modded sort of server comes around at the very least. So, you know, oops, that's the plan. And hopefully I'll get back to you guys once I have them all done. But this is probably just going to be a short introduction. I'm gonna type it out. Introductory? Is that a word? Introductory? No clue. Do you ever get words that you think of and you get words that you think of and you sit there and question like how they even exist, like because they don't even look correct. I start looking at words so much. I'm like, is this really spelled this way? Or am I just overthinking? And I start to like critically evaluate my entire sort of English. I'm like, what? My whole life is a lie. I always do that, man. I was actually over at my cousin's house helping him out tonight with his math homework, and they were doing something called like Spanish method. Is that even a thing? I'm gonna search it. Spanish method maths. I have no idea. It's some sort of, I don't know. It's some sort of method of drawing out like big multiplications. And I don't know, man. I hated school, but I miss it. No, I like just doing math problems. There was like GCSE level maths, but I just really enjoyed sitting down and doing that. I think that's the one thing I miss about school. Is the fact that I don't have anyone telling me to do things. And even though I hated it while I was there, it's sort of nice to challenge yourself in certain ways. So, that's what I want to try and do. I'd really like to enroll on like an online course on something. Like ancient history or philosophy. But then, I don't know, I'd probably get really bored if I forced myself to do it. We'll see. So, I've built my little overhang here, if that's what you want to call it. My little overhang. I'm down to like 20 FPS. I don't know, my processor's dying at this point. It actually might just be because of the amount of entities around here. I've had my processor for a while actually, and it's starting to give way, man. I've had it for about 4 years. Overclocked the hell out of it, and really, it's starting to go. It's starting to go. It's sad though. But I'm not really sure what the world processors. I mean, obviously there's i5s, i7s, and I know, you know, I know the gigahertz and certain gigahertz is better than other gigahertz and how do you overclock and stuff. But it's like, I don't know if there's any new models coming out soon, so I don't know whether they upgrade or not. So let me just do that. Ideally, I just want a basic house today. This is kind of just an introductory episode, and I definitely want to get feedback on this of what you want to see Would you rather me just use this as a discussion sort of topic, you know, take questions and answers and talk and just slowly progress, or would you rather have it grindy, you know, continuous effort? How much is that? It's 1, 2, 3, and then I should probably make it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then I'll go 2, and I'll go 1 and 1. I think that's a lot better. And then we'll have this as like, you know, like pretend I'm like Simba overlooking the jungle, like holding myself up, and the music starts playing in the background. You know, that's what I wanna that's what I want this to be. So I'm gonna just clear this area out here, get that going away, and hopefully just put some glass here, and really just go with the flow. I kind of don't want to destroy too much of the landscape. He says that as he destroys the landscape around him. I know, evil. But let's see. Oh, my rendering distance is on extreme still. Holy crap! Why did I have that? That's why I'm on 18 frames per second. Damn it! Because I'm on so much. Right. I had that earlier, but I swear I turned that off. I swear. I promise. Right. So we're going 3, double 2, and then the 1. So 3, and then double 2 here. Oops. Wrong block. 1, 2, and then the 1. And then I want to bring it across to about here. So I'm going to fill all this in, and I'll BRB. Little update, I've just dug out, I guess, the area I want. Like, literally what I want to do today is just create this area, get some glass panels, put it around it for decorative area. Decorative area, that does not make sense. Decorative tips, I guess. And then go from there. That is the plan. Actually, I was going to try a new recording method out. I've been using NVIDIA Shadowplay a lot to capture. And the problem with DxStory is it uses a lot of your CPU. And Minecraft is, well, DxStory actually doesn't use that much compared to some other screen capturing programs. But Minecraft actually runs off processor speed more than it does graphical speed. So NVIDIA Shadowplay actually is based off the graphics card, so it uses a lot of your GPU's power to record, whereas, you know, Minecraft really doesn't use up that much GPU, or as far as I'm aware, it doesn't. So I'm sort of trying to figure out here what to do with my recording. The only issue is that NVIDIA Shadowplay's audio is a bit weird sometimes, and I don't know why, so I'd essentially just have to screen capture and then edit it so it's only the Minecraft screen that you guys see. But slowly making my way here. I don't want to keep too much of this tedious things. No sense. On here. But this is honestly just gonna be all wood. So I went for like a weird shape. It's kind of like an egg. You think it looks like an egg? Does it look like an egg? I don't say it looks like an egg. Actually, no, it looks like Hey Arnold's head, doesn't it? Or Stewie Griffin's head. Football head. What a classic. What a classic. What a classic, right? Quickly fill this bit in. I guess I'll use a few more blocks up and then I'll cut it out. So, there we go. Boom. So I do have the abyss down there. If I fall, I'm pretty much screwed. And I don't think I want to like use too much of the OP mods, because I hate having that sort of invincibility. You know, it's pretty much impossible to die unless someone else was killing you. So I don't know. Let's get that going. And across, and across, and across. And I'm going to quickly do the rest of this, and I'll see you guys in just one moment. Just one moment. You think I'm good at singing? You think I'm better than BTC at singing? Just one moment, and we'll be right back. Little bit of glass going on here. We'll get the panels going. Only 16. We're still waiting, but let's have a little juke. So, there. Very reminiscent of Doc's Jungle Base, I feel. But I really like that build, so I really don't mind if it's copying a bit too much from him. We're going to have that going the entire way around. I think these provide some decent railings, as well as like a nice sort of atmospheric view, so to speak. If I say so myself. My stomach's grumbling. It's eating itself, guys. It's eating itself. That's what my mom always used to tell me when my stomach was grumbling. It was eating itself. Thanks for scarring my memory for life, Mom. Still sticks with me. Still sticks with me almost 15 years later. But it is what it is. So I want to say this doesn't look too bad. Not too shabby, my friend. The word shabby. I need to look up the origins of that word because it's a very Western word. You know, really don't hear it too much over in the UK, but in a lot of American shows I sort of hear it. But I'm going back. Pick me up some wild carrots. Don't know if I can actually do anything with them, but it's worth a shot trying to eat them, I guess. So ideally what I want to do is like have this giant like 3-layer base, so this will be like the middle, but there's going to be like a huge circle here. It's going to drop right down the bedrock. There's going to be like cool sort of things there. I want to have a sky base as well. It's just going to be, if I can get it done, as I was saying before, like I mean this server could like just shut down tomorrow and everything could go to hell. A bit like the world, to be honest. I mean, we could be hit by an asteroid or comet tomorrow and the end of human civilization as we know it could happen, but let's try and not be too overly pessimistic here. This is a Minecraft world after all. And, well, not really going to talk about real life because there is no real life, only AFK. So, play the games. Play lots of the games. Bump, 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 bump. So majestic. I'm so majestic in the way I'm placing these down, wouldn't you agree? How short am I? I'm 5'7". No, I'm actually like 6 or 7, I guess 6 sand blocks from doing this, so back over to the red desert we go. As my frames start to slow down from the impounding ground that is beneath my... I can't rhyme. This is why my career as a rapper never took off, guys. This is why my career as a rapper never took off. That's it. Not good. Not good. Alright, let's go for a small tour of the area around us before we depart today. Look at this beautiful world. So, we have an awesome sight of Dangy Kang's jungle along with a volcano in the distance. I can't really see it right now, but it's there. How can we see if our eyes aren't real? What a inspiring quote by Jaden Smith. I'm gonna fall. Falling's bad. And then we have a beautiful forest here, of course. This is like the 100-acre woods from Winnie the Pooh, except a lot less exciting. A lot less exciting. Over here, we have... Oh! Ow. Over here, we have... Oh, some blood. Obviously, that's a feature. So, don't mind that. I need to get back up there somehow. That is not good. Not good. Not good, Boulder Fist. Give me all that. And then we'll hop back up. Up, up. That's the sound the villagers make. Let's go up. There we go. And now I can finally join the rest of this mountain and bring you guys a tour. There's a nice curved slope around there. See that? It's kind of cool. Got a small cactus there. Shout out to the cactus if you're watching. And then, what else we got over here? Some deadwood, of course. Awesome to see death. Now, a big freaking forest. And some pink trees. Some sakura trees. Some cherry blossoms. Love those trees. So pretty. So pretty. So, I guess that's it for today's episode. More of an intro episode than anything. But if you all want to let me know how... Oh, it's the James. Hey, James. Wow, there's life on the server. Honestly, someone coming on this... Ow. Someone coming on this server is like finding life on another planet. So guys, we have found life. Except in another biome. And on that note, I am going to sign out here. Again, some feedback would be appreciated and the general direction you guys would like to see this series go. And we can proceed from there. So, on that note, I'm going to sign out. Have a very nice day. Thank you all for joining me. And I shall see you next time on the CrackPack. Peace out, Girl Scouts. That's Paul's line. Bye.